The pelagic thresher shark, Alopeus pelagicus. Before we start, if you like watching videos about fishing and ocean facts, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell in order for you to be notified if we have new video uploads. The pelagic thresher Alopeus pelagicus is a species of thresher shark, family Alopidae. This group of sharks is characterized by the greatly elongated upper lobes of their caudal fins. The pelagic thresher occurs in the tropical and subtropical waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans, usually far from shore, but occasionally entering coastal habitats. The pelagic thresher shark is one of 3 thresher sharks, all 3 known for their extremely long tails. Adult pelagic threshers' tails are longer than the rest of the body. Scientists believe that they are highly migratory, but there have not been sufficient tagging studies to confirm that suspicion. Little is known about the ecology of pelagic thresher sharks, as they are difficult to study in their natural habitat, the open ocean. Pelagic thresher sharks mate via internal fertilization and give live birth to only 2 very large pups. Though they give live birth, pelagic threshers do not connect to their young through a placenta. Instead, during the gestation period, the mother provides her young with unfertilized eggs that they actively eat for nourishment. The pelagic thresher shark long tail, which can reach lengths of several meters, is used for hunting. Much like a swordfish or blue marlin bill, the tail is whipped side to stun or kill prey, making it particularly easy to capture. This behavior has only been observed a few times and filmed even fewer. Sport fishers, however, often catch the species by the tail. When an individual whips a fisher bait with its tail, it becomes hooked and is retrieved in reverse. Because pelagic thresher sharks need to swim forward to pass oxygenated water over their gills, they often die after being captured, even if they are released quickly. The pelagic thresher shark mouth is relatively small, and they eat small pelagic fishes and squids. Unlike the closely related common thresher shark, the pelagic thresher shark is unable to control its body temperature and is truly cold-blooded like almost all fishes. As a result of the pelagic thresher shark life history characteristics, very low reproductive rate, slow growth, etc., and its capture by commercial shark fisheries and fisheries targeting other species, the shark is considered to be vulnerable to extinction. Pelagic thresher meat is consumed in many countries, and its fins are used in the Asian shark fin trade. The hide is sometimes made into leather, and liver oil utilized for vitamin extraction. The pelagic thresher contains 10% of its total body weight as liver weight. The oil from the liver, known as squalene oil, is sometimes used in the manufacture of cosmetics, health foods, and high-grade machine oil. This species is rarely targeted except in the central Pacific and northwestern Indian Oceans, but is often caught as a bycatch on floating longline gear set for other sharks, tunas, or swordfish. It is also rarely caught in gill nets. Pelagic thresher landings in northeastern Taiwan used to constitute 12% by weight of the total annual shark landings. All 3 species of thresher shark are considered game fish by the International Game Fish Association (IGFA) and are targeted using rod and reel wherever they occur. The largest records having been caught in New Zealand waters, while light tackle thresher records have been set off California. Threshers, including the pelagic thresher, are eagerly sought after by anglers in Australia, Britain, California, New England USA, and New Zealand. Populations around the world are declining, and scientists believe that unless negative trends are addressed soon, this species and the other thresher sharks may be in trouble. It is fished throughout its range and is afforded very little legal protection wherever it lives. Although the species looks formidable, it is practically harmless and generally avoids divers and swimmers. This species is currently being exploited by directed fisheries Southern California and elsewhere, and is caught accidentally in various floating longline fisheries for tunas and swordfish. Fishing pressure may include being caught in its nursery areas. overfishing pressure combined with its very limited reproductive potential and other life history traits make the pelagic thresher extremely vulnerable. The pelagic thresher probably cannot support intensive exploitation. This species is currently not protected anywhere in the world. The pelagic thresher inhabits surface waters of the open ocean, from the surface to at least 150 m 492 feet deep. It also sometimes occurs in cool and shore waters. It is not known if this species ascends the water column at night, as does the big-eye thresher, Alopeus superciliosus. The habitat of the species is poorly known. All threshers are primarily oceanic sharks with extremely long upper caudal fin lobes. The pelagic thresher closely resembles, and is often confused with, the common thresher but can be distinguished from the species by the presence of dark patches of skin above the pectoral fin bases and by the absence of labial furrows. Common threshers lack lateral cuspless denticles on their teeth. The pelagic thresher can be easily distinguished from the big-eye thresher by its smaller eyes and by the absence of deep horizontal grooves along the anterior dorsal surface. The pelagic thresher is able to elevate its body temperature above that of the water around it by using a special circulatory system. The circulatory system, known as the rhetia mirabilia, conserves body warmth by routing arterial blood which has been cooled as it passed through gill capillaries, through a network of small arterioles. These small arterioles lay very close to veins containing warm blood draining from organs and tissues. The heat diffuses from venous into the arterial blood and is recirculated back into tissues and organs. This system allows the pelagic thresher to live in cool water, and allows its muscles to function more efficiently for faster swimming. This advanced heat-conserving circulatory system is also used by other lamniform sharks such as the porbeagle lamninasus, the Macostosaurus spp, and the white shark Carcharodon carcharias. The pelagic thresher is lighter in color than the other thresher species. Dorsal surface coloration is blue-gray when alive or very fresh, fading to a pale gray shortly after death. The sides of the body are a light blue-gray-light gray shortly after death, with a white ventral surface. The gill and flank region may have a metallic silvery hue. Pelagic threshers, like all other sharks, are covered in rough, placoid scales known as dermal denticles. Like all thresher species, the pelagic thresher has very small, smooth dermal denticles that have flat crowns and with cusps that contain parallel ridges. Dermal denticles located alongside the body have cusps that point posteriorly. The pelagic thresher was first described by the Japanese ichthyologist Hiroshi Nakamura based on 3 large specimens that measured between 2.9 and 3.3 m 9.4-10.8 feet in total length. None of these specimens were kept as examples of the species termed specimens, although one of the 3 sharks and an additional fetal shark 1.0 m 3.3 feet was illustrated in Nakamura paper entitled On the 2 Species of the Thresher Shark from Formosan Waters, published in August, 1935. Oddly, the fetus that was illustrated may actually be a different species of thresher, the common thresher Alopeus vulpinus, based on the morphology shown in the illustration. The valid scientific name of the pelagic thresher is Alopeus pelagicus Nakamura, 1935. The only other 2 names for this shark appearing in past scientific literature are Alopeus vulpinus boniter 1788, and Alopeus superciliosus Low 1841. Both are misidentifications of Alopeus pelagicus. The generic name Alopeus is derived from the Greek word alopix meaning ox. The specific name pelagicus is derived from the Greek word pelagios meaning the sea. Not a very pleasant news was realized morning on December 12, 2019. Pelagic thresher shark Alopeus pelagicus has now risen from vulnerable to endangered. The rank that we never wish to be placed upon thresher shark. The population trend is declining throughout the world, yet conservation action is still lacking for the species based on IUCN Red List of Threatened Species. Though it is now illegal to export the shark internationally, they are still exploited for local food sources. But we still have time to turn the tide. Save the pelagic thresher shark. Save the ocean.